They'll be calling you a radical, Kevin Blanche, here in Prague. So, I want to talk about what's going on in Chernobyl right now, and what's going on with the TPP and all the other globalist agenda regime that's going on. I've been talking to a lot of people that are in Chernobyl, that are in the Ukraine, that have been there. And I want to tell you, the fires are raging there. Firefighters inside there, but more than just firefighters. There are people in there scrapping metal, putting it in the world market. It's out of control. The nuclear industry just parks these things, says they'll handle. They don't do anything. You know, people going. I mean, it's. And by the way, the people that go in, I want to talk about this. I met this young woman last night, beautiful girl from Prague. We got talking, you know, about art, blah blah blah. And I says, well, she says, well, how come you're do what it is you do? And I'm like, well, my whole world changed 4 years ago. My whole world was turned upside down. I got leukemia and they gave me too much to live. She's like, oh my God. She says the exact same thing happened to me 4 years ago. And I said, 2011? Yeah, she says, I was only 18 years old. And she's like, boom. She says, a truck hit me. And she says, bang, my whole world. And I said, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And then she shows me her scar. She's got the same thing in her jugular. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Should have heard her story exactly the same as my story. I want people to not forget it. It's so evil, the cover-up of the nuclear cartel. The evil, evil cover-up that it is. How they cover up the death zone from Chernobyl. I was telling you, there was 2 young girls from this region in the hospital with me when I got leukemia. You know, they're right there with me. So the epidemic we know. Now, why here? Look, plutonium's 24,500. We're not far from Chernobyl. You know, and these young women get freaking leukemia a lot and die. I mean, 18, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. By the way, I want to tell you this. I got an email today. An email today. I mean, it really made me almost cry this morning. From the survivalists. Now, I've been to the dinners and I've been to other things and I talk and I've had a lot of support groups because my past has been incredible like hers. The survival rate of what that young woman had. Her name's Barbara. Incredible, beautiful, the Czechoslovakian, excuse me, Czech Republic, as I've been reminded many times. Don't call this Czechoslovakia, they'll free the Czech Republic. The Czech Republic. The survival rate's very, very low, and she survived. And she says, my mom taught me how to fight, you know, a fighter. I says, yeah, that's the way it is, supported the crew, but they cover up these rates. There's so many young women that get leukemia at 19, 20, 22-year-olds in this region of the world and in Utah. And these fucking rats cover it all up. They cover it up like it's nah. It's fucking evil. It's beyond evil. So now the TPP is going to go on Balco European, and it all has to do with environmental issues. Why does it have to do with environmental issues? Here's what they're going to do on this. The green movement in the Eurozone, in all of Europe, and by the way, they don't take euros here, neither in Hungary. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Is gigantic. It's incredible how socially conscious they are about the environment. The organic food chain, especially in Austria, it's amazing what quality and how they protect it from the field all the way to the, you know, not like the US. I mean, you can see why they don't let our beef in here. They don't let it. But now the EU's trying to go TPP on Balco. Now here's Barack Obama giving these grandstand speeches about, you know, the Confederate flag, blah, 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 whatever, why he's signing the greatest slavery acts in human history. You know, the TPP is nothing about slavery. He thinks he's the new master, Whitey in the White House. It's outrageous. Now they're going to do it in the EU. So they're going to try to sign these deals that make the EU and the environmental and all these trade agreements. So what will they be able to do? These multinationals will be able to go to the weakest law, which is Thailand, where he grew up. There is no environment, and then they'll be able to backdoor law. It's not going to work. It's not going to work here, I can tell you that right now. They're not going to put up with that shit here. There's no way they're going to put up with that here. I can tell you, there'll be riots in the streets like you've never seen. So, the Chernobyl fires, the firefighters are in Chernobyl, and all you guys that go into Chernobyl off and on, why? You think, you know, eating the apple, you know, that German girl, you're a suicidal maniac. I mean, of course we know that people are turned on by that. I mean, what does she do? Masturbate to her own freaking, I mean, it's obvious. You know, you're going to get leukemia. You know, it takes a long time to get leukemia. They're spitting in the face of this young woman. I mean, you got such a suicidal death pact. You know, find a different way. You know, it's sick. People eat that shit up because they're sickos. Especially in the U.S. They're fucking whacked. So, these are big stories that are breaking globally. These globalists are completely out of fucking control. I'm here in Prague. I'm headed to either Geneva to support the World Health Organization protesters or Berlin tomorrow. So there, and I'll keep everybody posted and updated. It's a big deal. Stay tuned. I got the email from the Cancer Society. First time, actually started calling me a survivor. Very, very emotional. You know, that girl last night, I had a talk with her, just tears in her eyes. You know what I mean? She knows the fight. She knows what we both went through. She was in there exactly like I was the first gig 9 months. Went through the same treatment as I said, it's brutal evil. Oh my God. You know, lost all, in beautiful, beautiful blonde hair, came back. You know, lost it all, shriveled up to anything. You know, I never thought I'd come out of there. It's been an incredible emotional fight. You know, for them to say, Kevin, they've moved me to the survival list. They didn't do that till just recently. And you can't understand how much. This is AML, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. These diseases are fucking mass murderers and quick. Very few people survive these diseases. You know, it's amazing how we just find each other. The magnets come together, these survivors. They're incredible people. And anybody who has survived these brutal diseases, just like we talked last night, we have a job to do. You know, we were given a second chance. We have to fight and support for so many young people and teach them how to survive, how to be intense and strong. And I hope I've done that. I hope I've done that. You know, stay tuned.